Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. Today we are back with some K-pop on the channel, checking out JISOO's recent solo track, Flower. Something I'm very excited to check out. I talked about this when this got sent our way in the last video, but you know, BLACKPINK and the member stuff, a lot of folks say that it's not the best stuff out there, that it's not the most unique or creative or whatever, but you know, I'm inclined to agree with that in some sense, but I still really enjoy their stuff. It hits right, so I quite expect to enjoy this as well. I'm really excited to check it out. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Really rich bass right there. Mixed with something else as well. That almost string sounded thing is really cool. More hot with percussion. It's a really cool sound. More layering happening here now. Alright. Interesting track. There's some shift and some layers in there that I was not expecting. That was actually really cool. That was actually a really cool track. Now, before we hop into talking about the music more in depth, we of course need to discuss the lyrics. Starting off, verse 1, ABC, do re mi. I was as nice as that. So ABC and do re mi are, of course, first three parts of the alphabet and of the whatever the music thing is. I'm thinking Sound of Music, and I don't actually know what the term for that is, but they're both the beginning of those things and the basic building blocks for both, any language that uses English, or not English, I guess Roman characters, I think they are, and music. So something is both the beginning and the sort of basic foundation for something. I was as nice as that, so some kind of comparison between the narrator of the song and those things. That look in the eye changed completely, perhaps. This is also a side of Miso, a look at things that changed over time and how that's still a part of them as well. The refrain, I fly away like a blue butterfly. So, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm struggling today. A butterfly, something that is very beautiful, and a sense of freedom coming through with that as well. Of course, they're flying away. There may be some symbolism with the blue color, but I'm not sure on that. It's all on you that you didn't hold on. So the subject of the song, it's all on you that you didn't hold on. The end of the relationship detailed in this song is they're to blame for it, essentially, for not putting in more work and more effort, so on and so forth. Even the times that we were in full bloom, the flower idea there, the full bloom, all the beauty on display, a lie to me. It wasn't real, perhaps. Pre-chorus, crimsonly burned down you and I have nothing on crimsonly. That is perhaps strange phrasing with the translation, but burned down, of course, destruction. Very, very clear there. Crimson, of course, a red color, so perhaps ties into the idea of flames as well. I'm okay, would you be as well? They're fine with the end of things. On a beautiful day without a single cloud. So now that things are done, there's not those clouds in the sky, there's not that darkness creeping in. There was nothing left but the scent of a flower. There was nothing left but the scent of a flower. So, the scent of a flower, just the last remnants slowly fading away. And of course, a comparison between the narrator of the song and a flower as well. So again, the idea of that beauty and everything, but the last little bits of them in the subject's life are fading away as well. Verse 2, you and me, although we were madly in love, cruelly trampled my one and only lilac. So the relationship was causing some level of harm. It was stamping out the beauty that was there, despite the feelings that very well may have been there as well. Refrain again, I fly away like a white petal. Just another idea of beauty. Flower idea coming in again. Again, not sure if there's any specific meaning behind the color there. That the color theory and such is not something I'm very familiar with. It's all on you that you didn't hold on. Drawn by a gentle wind, spring comes, we say bye, bye, bye. Spring, of course, is the time where the life comes back in, and the plants grow back and the flowers come back and everything. And in the midst of that, they're departing, so you have a bit of an idea of perhaps death in the midst of springtime, but the idea of something new coming about as well, where they're moving on and they have a chance for something new. Pre-chorus, crimsonly burned down you and I, okay would you be as well, on a beautiful day without a single cloud. Chorus, there's nothing left but the scent of a flower, there's nothing left but the scent of a flower. Bridge, now goodbye, goodbye, never looking back. So they're leaving, things are over, there's no hope for them to start up again. A leaf named Hesitance falling away from you by a spring shower. So there is perhaps a bit of hesitation and a bit of second guessing as they're leaving, despite the fact that they are leaving and are fully ending things. Falling away from you by a spring shower, bringing back in a lot of those ideas we're seeing, a lot of the symbolism we're seeing throughout this track. Outro again, nothing new there. So, all in all, this song is basically about the end of a relationship and sort of the newfound life afterwards with that, and the idea that the person that is being broken up with isn't necessarily ready to let it go yet, and some things along those lines as well. So a lot of different stuff wrapped up in here. Just a pretty simple lyrics, like there's not a lot going on in them, but there's a lot of symbolism within there, a lot of stuff that I'm sure I only touched the surface of, a lot of different layers within here, a lot of common themes, of course, plants and springtime and beauty and so on and so forth. Lot of good stuff in here, for sure. Shifting into talking about the music, I quite enjoyed that. The vocals were very, very good. I mean, as expected, I am quite fond of the vocals in BLACKPINK stuff. I thought these were quite nice. The real standout part of the vocals for me was those, like, distorted, maybe synthesized vocals that we got in the chorus. I thought that was a really cool sound. but the bridge, the vocals there were quite nice, and then right at the end, there were some shifts in the vocals. It was shifting in ways that I wasn't expecting, and it had this weird effect where, I don't even know what word to use, but there's just a weird effect with it that I really liked in the outro. I thought that was super cool. So yeah, vocals in this track were quite nice. There's the bass. I really like that. That was a good tone. Not quite a raw bass, but it was sort of edging towards that. It was this very rich bass tone. I thought that was super cool, and it was blending with something else as well that was really nice, so that created really good sound. The percussion here was really good. It was, in many ways, kind of the basic, and that's not quite the right word to use, but there were different layers that came in, and it shifted around in different ways, so that it felt very fresh out the different sections as well. I really liked the percussion in this track. Just a good groove to that. And then we had just some sort of like string kind of things as well that were very cool. And I think there are a few electronic elements as well that I could be misremembering there, but those other elements were really nice. All in all, this was in many ways a minimalistic track. There weren't a lot of elements in here. It wasn't this like loud, powerful, very full song, but it was this very impactful song, I'd say, where it only had a few different elements, but it utilized them very well. It came in and it delivered a bit of a punch, but it wasn't this like obvious boom, just hits you. It's more, it was a song that kind of twists around and sticks with you more than anything else. A lot of emotion in here, but not necessarily the super strong emotion where you hear it and like, oh, it's overwhelming or whatever. It's more, you think about it a little more, you start to piece the different elements together, and you start to get what it's hinting at here. So it was a subtle track, which was not what I've come to expect from Blackpink, and from, of course, I've only heard the solo stuff from Lisa, but from that as well, where they've done this very, whatever the opposite of subtle is, stuff that's very in your face, and I really like that. It's fun music, but this was something different, and I'd say it was really a breath of fresh air, and this was really cool, really cool. I mean, I went into this a little tentative because, yeah, I mean, Blackpink stuff it's fun, but it rarely does too much for me. It's just music I enjoy listening to. But I think this really is something that is like legitimately just a really good song, and I'm very happy to be able to say that. And say that with the utmost how do I twist this word? Genuinency is not English. It is not a word at all, I don't think, but I'm sure y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But no, this was really good. This was really good. This was, it had a little bit of that sort of Blackpink fun that I've come to expect, but it felt very fresh as well, and really cool sound, really cool sound. A lot of different layers in there. I'm going to have to listen to this a few more times and really get a feel of what it's doing, because I don't think I got it all on this first listen, which is wild to say for a song that sort of on paper is as minimalistic as this one. This was a really cool track. This was a really cool track. But I am out of things to say on it, so y'all know the drill. It is time to figure out what we will be checking out next time. I have no long rant today. Let's just give it a spin and see what gets sent our way. And I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for at all. So we'll see, and we'll hope it's something good. Ooh, Le Seraphim, keeping up the, K-pop. I forgot the word for a moment. That's Unforgiven, I believe. Looking forward to checking that one out. I need to see if, I forget the name, but there's that one song from them that has, like, blown up as they put in all the different remixes of it. I need to see if that one has a music video, because if it does, I'll probably react to that one as well, through that on the list. But no, this one, I do know this one's Unforgiven, title track of the recent album. Looking forward to checking that out. I quite liked Anti-Fragile. That is, I think that came out last year. That was one of my favorite releases of whatever year it came out. I think last year. they're a really good group. I'm looking forward to checking this out. I don't have much to say on it. I'm just looking forward to checking that one out. It should be pretty dang good. But I am out of things to say, so that's going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, link to the music video, so you can go check it out, support the artist. Link to my Blackpink and members videos playlist and my Korean music reactions playlist, so you can check out some similar content from me, and then links to my Discord server, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify playlist of all the songs I've reacted to, at least the ones up on Spotify, and my link tree, which has all my other stuff in it in case any of that interests y'all. Anyways, like I said, that's going to do it. So once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.